Well, new FLC has dropped, and a new lord is among us, Rakarth. So I decided I wouldn't bother. No, I won't even pretend. Yes, I am going to do a getting started with Rakarth. And as my Throt campaign is winding down, I'm going to continue this on like I've done the Cetra campaign. And he's actually going to become my new sort of 2 episode a week campaign guy. Yeah. So one of the reasons I'm personally pretty excited about Rakarth, and I don't sound excited, I know, and I never will, because I'm a very grumpy ass bastard. So this is my excited voice. It's exactly the same as my not excited voice, my angry voice, my tired voice. It's probably because I'm all of those things at once pretty much all the time. But Rakarth, back in the day of when I played tabletop, which was a very long time ago, those that'll know it, I got Rakarth as a miniature, and he was made of lead. Not any of this alloy stuff, none of the plastic stuff, actual lead. So, weighed a ton, poisonous to me, still like him anyway. So there you go. So I had a little Dark Elf army, and he was the reason I really decided I wanted to get into Dark Elves. I like him. I like Rakarth. Anyway, so he is the leader of the Thousand Moors. I'll just call them Rakarth. Now, his faction effects are, he has a monster pens, so you can capture a variety of hideous beasts. You can't get pretty ones, only the hideous ones apparently, and send them into battle. His forces do not receive any vigor penalties when in raiding stance, which is pretty cool actually. And it's actually where you can get some of your beasts and stuff from. He has upkeep minus 10% for all monstrous units for all his armies, so things like your War Hydras, your Black Dragons, your Carnosaurs, your Stegodons, all that sort of stuff, a bit cheaper. Increases all of their melee defense by 8 as well, but that's only in his army. And recruitment duration for all monstrous units is -1, which is pretty nice, really. So as always, the guide's going to be on Legendary, very hard and Legendary. And he starts with some Shades, a War Hydra, and a Reaper Bolt Thrower. So he actually starts fairly well equipped. He does also get a Beast Wizard to start with, which isn't exactly a law of magic that is spectacular in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, it's a starting wizard. It'll do for the start until I can disband them and replace them with something better. Like, I don't know, dark magic or fire magic. Preferably fire magic. I like fire magic. Death magic's okay as well. What's the other one? Shadows? I don't think you get Lord of Shadows as Dark Elves. I can't remember exactly. I don't know. Alright, so here we start on Albion, where many had started before. So Nakai doesn't start here in this particular instance of it. If you're playing Nakai, I don't know if Rakarth starts here as well. There's a good chance that he'd actually start as Clarond Car, which I think is over here. You do Karkaron, sorry, not Clarond Car. Yeah, so it's over here. A little bit later, we'll actually get an option to confederate with them. Alright, so yep, Beast Wizard to start with. She's not exactly exciting. This one's intelligence, so yeah, I guess that's okay-ish. Beast Magic, there isn't really a standout spell. There's nothing I really like. Amber Spear's okay for targeting enemy single entities. Flock of Doom will do a little bit of damage to other ones. You can do a bit of buffing and that sort of stuff. Overall, no, it's not my kind of magic personally, but
I can feel their power.
It's what we have to start with. What the main difference between Rakarth and other Dark Elves is this one here, where you can recruit from monster pens. So you'll get various monsters depending on what happens in battles and that sort of stuff. I don't know what most of them are, to be honest. I think things like your giant wolves is mostly... Oh, there you go. It actually tells you. I think. Defeating on the way of special defense. This unit cannot be replenished by raising lizardman settlement, raiding desert, jungle, or savanna regions. So there's lots of these sorts of things. This can replenish by occupying, sacking, raising greenskins or Northern settlements, raiding frozen wasteland or temperate region, or via special events. This is winning battles with high number of casualties. Also, high number of levels of chaos corruption and via special events. So, raiding regions with high chaos corruption. That's the Lizardman one again. Medusa only special events. Feral mammoths occupying, sacking, or raising Norscan settlements, or via special events. So higher level lords have a better chance of capturing better creatures. Oh, okay. So as you get better, raising or sacking lizardman settlements and occupying, of course. Raiding mountain regions or via special events. So we're going to want to find some mountainous regions for our war hydras. Battles at sea for the Carabidus, and that is occupying, sacking high elf or wood elf settlements or via special events. Though I've seen them appear at other times as well anyway, in other streams, but it may get tweaked and fixed up. Other than that, they're basically the same as the other Dark Elves. Rakarth himself starts with the beast armor of Karankar, so bigger Legipora, more armor, and he has the whiplash ability. Cooldown, at least he is reduced for it. I think his whiplash is this one, so that's a nice augment. So, well, very nice augment actually. Yeah. Throw that at your big beasts. What do we got here as well? He's got an augment for his armor, which is just for himself, but it's a constant one. Enemy with entity in large range. That's large. Enemy with entity size large in ability range. He gets plus 10 melee defense and plus 11% damage resistance. That's pretty cool. He is the beastlord. And everything is basically very basic for him, except that he can have a Scourge Runner Chariot, Manticore, or Brachus, which is brackets is awesome. Awesome! He is his special abilities is only this line. It's nothing very exciting. Carrion Crows, so that's 3 harpies with better armor piercing, and raiding, income from post-battle loot. Increase, which is quite good for that bit. Casualty replenishment rate for this one is excellent. Definitely going to go for that one. What do we got? Breeding program, melee attack plus 8 for War Hydra and Carabidus is excellent, and it gives certain frost breath to Carabidus, and it gives abyssal howled hydras, so it actually buffs both of them with essentially the opposites normal bonus effects, so it just makes them both excellent, which they already are really. Hydras though do have regeneration, so they still win as far as I'm concerned, but you know, do what you want. Casualties captured post battle plus 25%, excellent for gathering up your slaves, because that's a very important source of income for you, and you get increased chance for monsters will be added to the monster pens while raiding, fighting battles, or occupying, so that's excellent as well. Scourge Runner Chariots, Reaper Bolt Throwers, and they gain Harpy Claw ammunition, which reduces enemy movement as well. That actually, yeah, I like that too. That'll be good. So, you know, you normally want to keep a Reaper Bolt Thrower or 2 in your army. Pack Hunters, ambush success defense chance plus success chance, not defense chance, plus 25%, which is good. Recruit rank plus 3 for things I don't recruit, and it also gives them stalk. So I might go for that just for the ambush, but probably not. Apex Predator, weapon strength plus 10 for Black Dragon units, which is pretty good. Would go well with Lashmaster. Maybe Lashmaster. There's another one up there that does stuff like that too. Recruit rank plus 3 for monstrous units, all armies faction wide, and passive ability Murderous Prowess for monstrous units. So it basically gives you monsters Murderous Prowess. So if we go for, which one are you? Ravager Awards. There should be one here that boosts your monsters as well in your red line. Confer Bloodlust. Yeah, confer Bloodlust for War Hydra, Black Dragon, all them. So things like that'll go well with some of these abilities, just for the extra buffs. He's going to be a real wrecking machine once he's full of monsters.
Weaklings all around.
Righto, so we start with the Isle of Wights. So we've got a minor settlement. Which ain't the best, but that's alright. Before we actually start battles, I'm going to go through and try and get some non-aggression packs and stuff started.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will strike you down.
Apparently he really wants a non-aggression pack.
No evil dark are the
Which is odd, but
stands.
whatever.
Dark
Take
are
it.
the stands.
Only the Grail companions of
He really wants one as well. I actually had a lot of trouble getting all of these in my playtesting. Nobody wanted one. Weird. Well, whatever. More things like this, the better.
Gladly.
Yeah, everyone tires of my voice, it's fine.
I find talking to your kind most trying.
It does seem weird to be getting some trade agreements with them, but whatever. I'll take it. Now, Marienburg. No, you don't want peace. That's fine. Thought I'd try. Thought I'd look.
You reek of anguish.
Well, that's because I'm sad, because I haven't found all of my puppy dogs yet. I need all of the puppy dogs.
Noble of Nagaron.
Alrighty, well, that's gotten all of that done. Let's see, Isle of Wights. I am going to upgrade this straight away. And I've been tossing up whether or not it's a good idea to put growth in or not. I'm actually thinking putting in the slave pens first is the best option. Only because like getting growth is should be one of your priorities. However, I'm also thinking through through your technology, of which we're going to choose or die because we don't have any options. There's quite a bit of growth already in here, so it's 25 growth quite early on. So I'm kind of thinking getting a black arc before that might be a good idea. So yeah. Alright, first battle, pretty easy. I actually don't think they've quite got the auto-resolve right in this, because that, as you're going to see, the Feral Mammoth isn't going to get any kills. And that seems very, very odd. So, but if I go if I fight it, I'll actually take a fair bit of damage. Auto-resolving it, I take much less damage, and for some reason, oh, the Feral Mammoth got 1 kill this time. And not even like the War Hydra or something, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, Calidor's Blade, eh? Bonus versus large and charge bonus. Interesting pick for him. Okay, I'll take it.
Send them to Slaver's Gate.
I'll take
My
the...
menagerie shall be
I'm going to take the slaves to start off my slaves. And we're going to go into channeling stance. Just for that little bit of replenishment as well. We get a couple of units of harpies, but I won't need them, so they can kind of just sort of sit out for the moment. Now, as always, I'm going to be going the blue line first. Especially at the start here, we're going to have a bit of money issues, and I like to be able to make my armies as cheap as possible, while having as much money as possible, so I can have more of them.
Rakarth does not fail.
Boudica Soulblaze, the beast wizard woman. She can have Wisurin's wild form. That's all she can have at the moment, so nothing very exciting for our first turn.
Triumph as always.
I don't know about the voice actor personally. I know a lot of people think he's wonderful, but it's not really my thing. I do like this idea behind the way they're doing a lot of the lords at the moment, where there's like these little bonus troops and that sort of thing you can get, like they did with Drycha as well, with her little beasts and that sort of stuff. I think it's a pretty cool little gimmick they're throwing in there. Alright, so we get a quest, so we've got 38 turns? I thought it was 30 turns. Oh well. Oh, we've got 38 turns to complete it. We need to get 2,500 slaves. That shouldn't really be, or battle captives I suppose, shouldn't be too difficult a thing, to be honest. We also have to construct the restored port of Nagranath, which is the special port down here, to be able to do the battle for the Whip of Agony. So it's actually a pretty cool building, this one. Starting off giving you 400 or so income, 20 growth, and it's got slave income as well. Makes you immune to higher seas attrition when you upgrade it. Essentially doubles the money it takes. It makes another 10 growth. Adds walls to the settlement as well, so you don't even need to build walls. It keeps your slave income still immune to high seas, and you get a decent amount of garrison from having it as well. So I like it. You don't need to put your walls in, so happy with that. Means I can maximize the thing. Yeah, the thing. You know what I'm talking about. I certainly don't. Yeah, we're not going to have to fight this one either, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Feel free to fight itself if you want to. It's already at rank 1 as well, so you may as well loot and occupy. And so far I've always gotten a mammoth with that one, so I think that's just part of it. Now, here, this building is actually quite good. The public order and extra income from all buildings in the province, excellent. But we're demolishing it because at the moment there's not enough to get that much bonus out of it.
Tamer of Dragon.
Now, next step is I'm going to actually plump up my forces just a bit with some spearmen. I'm not going to... They're the cheapest upkeep over harpies as well, so it's the main reason I'm going for spearmen. Because I'm cheap. Throw in dreaded slaver here. And we'll go for Flock of Doom. It's nothing very exciting, but meh, it'll do. I'm going to leave that damaged because either way we're going to have public order issues. In fact, actually, no, I was going to take them out and... No, we'll still do it this way. Because I can make it so it's even closer to having a revolt by not having him in there, but I think I'll just leave him in there anyway. Because getting the replenishment is a bit more important at the moment. Alright, that looks like it for this. 2 turns until we get our slave pens. And then subsequently a black arc. Having a black arc is very, very good. We want that to come in as soon as possible. So that 1, we can start getting it to a level where we can recruit dark shards. And 2, so that we can use the special abilities. Yes. If we pop out of Conquada... well, first up we need to do is we need to pop in... What I'm going to do is pop in a growth building. We'll pop out of Conquada. We'll go into channeling stance so that we can maximize that. They'll be building armies over here, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about that for the moment. Still not going to repair the building. It slowly repairs on its own. As you can see, it costs 151 at the moment. Next turn it'll cost even less. As I will demonstrate right now. Well, not instantly, obviously. We're going through the end turn. That's just not how this works. We try to go through the end turns as fast as possible. But yes, I do like Rakarth. Dark Elves aren't my favourite, even when I was playing this on tabletop. But they were definitely one of my favourites. No, that's not what I meant to go to. What we need to go to is the rights. Oh, we have insufficient slaves. Okay, no, that's okay. We're only a little bit down on slaves, so that won't last. 12 will still do for the moment. As you can see, that's now 70 to repair. Still not going to do it. We've got our rebellion next turn, so we're going to leave that as is. So, what? So that'll go down by 1, so it'll actually get. It should still rebel next turn. Leave that. It's okay. There we go. Rebellion. Now, there's a couple of things you can do with a rebellion. You can auto-resolve it. You'll probably take a bit of extra damage because of the auto-resolve, but that's always an option. You can manually resolve it, in which case you should be able to get at least 2 battles out of it. And that'll help you level up a bit faster. Quest issued. Now, this to me, this is a trap. You do definitely still want to do the quest. It's a good idea raising or sacking Altdorf, but you do have to go to war with the Empire. So that's a bit of a trap, because once you go to war with the Empire, you're going to be kind of stuck in that war for quite some time. And I can guarantee you, especially on Legendary difficulty, you're going to end up at war with quite a lot more. So I think it's a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to do it, but it's a bad idea to kind of make it a early goal. And don't make the mistake certain other streamers have made by looting and occupying, because that's not going to complete the quest. So then you miss out on your dragon. Alright, let's get our deployment going here. We're going to go over this side, I think. Dread spears out the front of them. You guys can go over here. I forgot to get the mammoth. Damn it. I want that mammoth. And we'll put bleak swords in over here. I think that's everyone. Alrighty, let's get going. I put you on multi-shot, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, this battle's going to go great. Wait, what did I do with the... Ah, damn it. I've really screwed this up already. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Do a little bit of damage to them. It's not actually going to do a lot of damage at all, really. Dark shards are probably going to be the ones that do the most killing here by quite a ways. What is he fighting now? Ah, fuck it. He's stuck in some warhounds. Oh dear. And he's losing to them as well.
Ready to rule. Seeking. Rakarth. We are ready. Slash.
Alright, get in there. Pull that down again. Come on, get to shooting. Got to make sure Rakarth doesn't take too much damage here. Oh, wow. They got fucking wrecked there, didn't they? We'll buff Rakarth as well. And... oops, there's a... let's just lure them into the spearman here. How's he going over there? Not that well. Let's go send a unit of bleak swords to help him out. Good things are happening there. Liking that.
Prepare yourselves, beasts.
Keep that down on there. Norscan Warhound's doing so well against that. That's just ridiculous. Alright. You get in here, Rakarth.
Merciless warrior.
Let's actually get a rear charge in over here.
With pleasure. Eager for battle.
Rakarth has seen a fair few guys off here. That's good. Please.
Terror and death.
See if we can pull the War Hydra out now.
My whip awaits.
Alright, that's good. His whip awaits, so let's get him into that.
Nagarothi. Battle ready. Kill.
Fire at them. Rakarth. What do we got? Yeah, cast that on yourself. Oh, you can't cast on yourself. Huh. Oh, whatever.
Death and destruction reign. Shades.
Keep them out of here.
Cold-blooded killers. No mercy.
Keep that all going. Come on, Rakarth. There you go, you buff Rakarth again.
Lord of all
Oh,
beasts.
come on. Actually cast the spell. That's pretty good. And okay.
The merciless host.
We're gonna have to hang around. Oh, I can't believe I fucked up that so badly. I have to hang around in the battle for a bit. I want to let my my Hydras regenerate a little. Ah, jeez, I can't believe I let that happen. Oh dear. Can't believe how much damage those fucking dogs did to him. And I forgot to put my my mammoth in as well. This is almost a demonstration on how not to start this. Jeez, Rakarth did well. 201 for them, 115 for the Shades. Oh, they're greatsword Shades as well. I didn't really notice that. Wasn't paying that much attention. But overall, not too bad. Those guys did pretty well, though. Alright.
Rakarth does
So we'll
not
take the slaves here, because we need more.
bow before Rakarth.
We still need more slaves as well, so let's get ourselves that war mammoth that I meant to get before.
Viciousness deserves a master. Dominate.
Yeah, I agree. Such viciousness does deserve a
Show
master.
neither mercy or restraint.
Take even more slaves, and we're still not going to have enough, are we? No, still not enough to activate. Need 500 slaves. Okay.
Rakarth is supreme.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's throw some money at that.
Triumph as always.
And you know what? I'm going to put in the money building as well.
Tremble before Rakarth.
Rakarth, you can force march a little bit for me.
Beasts have fed.
And I'm going to do something that people might not expect. That is hire another lord. Why the fuck would you do that right now? Dark magic. There's a spiteful one. Now we'll grab a cunning supreme fire sorceress.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
There's good reasons for it. Very good reasons for it. As will be demonstrated in the next episode, in the second half. Well, basically, I'll just explain it anyway.
All
So,
shall kneel
what we want to do now is lure the armies out of the Citadel of Lead, because they're going to have, military presence 11. They're going to be able to beat us
born to command.
in single combat, so we don't want to give them that option. So what we're going to do is lure them out and wreck them. You know what? I'm actually going to put a bit into the buff spells. So stay tuned for that one. That'll be in the next episode. We're going to set that up. So once we can basically pull them out of the Citadel of Lead, that will give us a bunch more slaves for us to get the
We are displeased.
Black Ark, and the money that we get from the battles will increase our money here, etc., etc. So it will all balance out, I assure you. So in the next one, I'll go through that a bit, and we'll end up with all of Albion under our command, and then we're going to have to start watching out for Marienburg to come up and play. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next episode. Hope if this has been helpful to start off Rakarth, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Oh yeah, subscribe. Everyone's already gone. Oh well.